Hello and welcome to Brew Tapcast. I am Tap here, and I'm also joined by Brew.
I'm Brew.
And we are here for the Kaldheim Early Access event sponsored by Wizards of the Coast. Thank you again for allowing us to play early and giving us this stocked account for some fun shenanigans. And we're going to get into it. So we are playing Constructed. Right now we have Big Red Giants. That is the deck we're going to play. It is a big red deck. So it starts off with 2 Shocks and 4 Spike Field Hazards. Not the greatest set of cards you have, but I really like this because I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Those are the lame cards, and those aren't really that lame. Then we go into Fire Prophecy. Thrill of Possibility, Shatter Skull Smashing are 2 drop spots. So that's to try to get better cards or get more cards. If we get lands late in the game, something like that, we can sort of filter cards out that way. Then we get into the Giants. So 3 drop spot. We start with Giants. We have Bone Crusher as a 4 of, Shatter Skull Charger as a 2 of. This is the one that came out in Zendikar Rising. Trample Haste, and it can sort of bounce back and forth if you don't kick it. And if you kick it, it gets 2 counters. So that's pretty good. 1 counter. Crystalline Giant, because, why not? Everybody needs a fun, exciting, weird giant that's just going to be a random, who knows what's going to happen creature in there. But then when we get to the 4 and 5 drop, that's where it really turns on. So we have Calamity Bearer. This is one of our new ones. So it's a 3/4. If a giant source would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals double that damage. So all of our creatures are giants, barring Torbrand, but he basically just adds 2 to everything anyway. So you're doubling all this fun stuff. We got Tectonic Giants. So if you have like a Calamity Bearer and a Torbrand, you attack in. This is going to do 6 + 2 is 8. So boom, you're attacking for 3. You shoot him for 8 in the face, or you could exile 2 cards. That's also a possibility. Torbrand, as you said, just adds 2 to everything like that. Got a Chandra to help filter the hand, or take care of some little low toughness things, or search graveyard library for a number of red instant sorcery cards. Just exile them, and then just basically that's just to get all of your card draw and like fire spells if you're late in game. And then we have Quakebringer. So this is another new mythic from the set. Opponents can't gain life at the beginning of your upkeep. It deals 2 damage to each opponent, and it triggers if it's on the battlefield or if you got a giant and it's in your graveyard. You can also foretell it. So this, and then we got a Fire Emancipation. So that's the deck. We're just going to go ham on the big red stuff and see what happens. Floopies, thanks. Yeah, this is, we're about to run this deck right now. I'm pretty excited about it. And welcome back, Bix. And we have not done the Poison deck. We do have a Poison deck that we'll be playing hopefully later. That's our Death Touch Tribal. We got one of them. I think that's the one, right?
Yep, we got that.
Yeah, that's the, yes, with Finn. Yeah, no, Poison, Death Touch Tribal, that'll be coming up next. But right now, it's going to be Big Red. And hopefully, we're going to go big and we're not going to go home. Because I don't want to go home. Well, I'm already home, but I want to go big. Right? That's what you want to do?
Oh, yeah. So
all right.
big.
There we go. We're playing against a rogue. I wonder if they're going to be playing rogues. But
Questing Beast or Bone Crusher Giant?
The Questing Beast. That's a good point. I don't know. I mean, I think Questing Beast is pretty brutal card. I love it. Ever since it got spoiled or got released in Throne, I was playing Gruul, and it was lovely. That and Embercleave is just like so good. It's so good. And the text on that card is just never ending too, which isn't maybe not the best, but I think that Bone Crusher is more likely to get banned. I agree with you, Brew. Yeah. Go bigger, go paper. Agreed. All right, Foretell on turn 2. We're gonna go in Crystalline Giant. See, we're drawing the bad part of the deck. I don't want this silly Chandra right now. It's ridiculous. Yes, it is. Agreed. All right, Foretell again. Play a land. Are they gonna Wrath? They're probably gonna Wrath. So, do we want to spin the wheel and try to get something else on the Crystalline Giant? And then they Wrath, and we lose 2 of those unless one of them gets indestructible. Can they even get indestructible?
You think? Well, yeah. I mean, there's a good chance they're playing Doomsk.
Yeah, that's what they. There you go.
Yeah. So see that white man.
Yeah, no.
You Wrath for 3.
You got it. You did get that one. Well, you know what we're gonna do then? We're just gonna Chandra and whip them for 2. I think that's what we do. They're not gonna Doomscar for a single creature, right? They would never.
I mean, for 3 mana, it's so affordable. Why not?
Nope, passing it back this way. So at least we'll get one activation. So what do we want to do with this? We want to exile some cards, probably, right?
Yeah.
Gotta get our big red going, baby. Another tectonic giant. Looks like it's gonna be entering the battlefield.
Yeah.
This is until the end of our next turn, so theoretically we don't have to play that. We can play the Chandra. I think that's what we're gonna do.
Can they see it?
They know it's there, yes.
Okay.
Actually, maybe they don't.
It doesn't have an eyeball, so. Oh, you just got countered, bro.
No, they're making this my Chandra. Wait.
Oh.
Oh, so it makes another giant, so they can wrath it away.
We're gonna have 3 of them then, technically.
Do I want to shoot? Or do I want? Yeah, I want to shoot. Yeah, but the problem is here that they can wrath him away now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Because can't we just try to shoot that and then deal 12 damage and win the game?
I don't know if trying to shoot it. It's
just gonna, because it has to tap.
Oh, nice. Yeah, cool. I hear you. I'm picking it up slowly but surely.
We got 5. Because it dies or it doesn't die. Yeah, buddy!
Yeah, got him.
Big
Nice.
red giants. Am I right?
Got him.
Oh, that was good stuff. Good stuff there. Gotta love the big red giants.
Wow,
All right, cool.
Big red taking out a dream trawler. That's pretty good.
Yeah, no, that's that would have been kind of a poopy card to play against too, because we would have had trouble with all the life gain until we got our big boys online. But let's see, running it back again here. Gonna get myself some more brute. Oh, I hope this light doesn't go out. This light's on battery right now, because that's the only thing I can reach over there. It's an LED light, or sorry, a USB light. But we'll see. We'll just go into night mode later. That's what cool kids do, right?
How's that brasky brewski?
Dude, it's pretty good. I can definitely like it. It's very, very tasty. Land, say go is our opponent. We are on the play, which I could dig this hand. Got a Quakebringer. Or sorry, Calamity Bear, not Quakebringer. Pass the turn. Now, if they don't land and say, okay, they did land and say go. I was gonna say if they don't do that, I'm gonna be pretty upset. So I think we just hold up our stomp here and see what they do.
Imagine if they were like so hard into their troll that they just always only did land go.
That's literally all they did for the early access is play land and say go.
They just have like 60 lands in their deck, and they literally just play land and say go.
That would be
Quite
the coolest. That would be
awesome,
totally
yeah.
the coolest. All right, let's go with a Crystalline Giant on board here, and it gets a Death Touch counter. That's very, very Kaldheim, right? Death Touch?
Yeah, it's a good one to have.
Doomscar. I'd be fine with that. I'd be fine with that. 5 mana for 3 mana. That's fine.
Foretelling like no tomorrow.
Because now what we can do is, and even if they sweep this guy off the board later, at least we're getting some. We're gonna do at least 6 damage here. We're gonna do 8 damage.
Wow.
So not the best, but not the worst. So basically, they're dead unless they can wipe the board, which they must have one of those 2 foretold cards, right?
Yeah.
Gotta be. Yeah. Okay.
Yep, there it is. That card is gonna be so annoying.
Yeah, probably.
I'll call it right now. Let's put Wrath of God back in standard. That's cool.
Yeah, but it's a 2-turn Wrath of God, all right? You got to remember that. It's very important.
Yeah.
Very, very important. And
Yeah,
just going to say, they did not land and say go on all their turns, so I'm going to have to call them out on that.
Yeah, it's disappointing.
Cosmos Charger barely knew her.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Gotcha.
All right, so I think what we're going to do here is Thrill of Possibility, discarding our Spike Field Hazard to try to get something more exciting off the top of the deck here. Double forecast. Foretell. I'm having a fun time using Loris to recur Myers Grasp turn after turn. With Citizen Champ on board, growing and drawing cards. That does sound pretty spicy. That sounds quite spicy indeed. Fire Emancipation. That's a little unfortunate. All right, well, so what do we want to do here? Do we want a Crystalline Giant, or we want to just set up for like a brutal turn here with Fire Emancipation? I kind of want to emancipate Firely.
Yeah, let's go for the brutal turn.
Because this way they basically have to block this, right? Or else it's dead. They die, so...
It was an aggressive animation.
No, I know it was, wasn't it? If only we had, what's the giant... The excess damage one, we would have just won. There is a lot of affinity power in Historic. I think that's not a bad choice.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of Historic, like, artifact
Steel
decks.
Overseer
Been
craziness.
Really good.
All right, Lansego, what you got for us? Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Flying?
Come on, big money. It's just first strike.
Well.
Although with the Fire Emancipation, it deals 9 first strike damage.
It's pretty sick.
That is pretty sick. Well, at least we know that we have like maybe a turn before they Doomscar again. You know what I don't like is the Foretell animation moves the card and then the bird hits. I don't like that. What is this? You 2 life for each. Oh, so 4 life they gained. Add blue white. Return target card with Foretell from your grave to your hand. All right, so there's the Doomscar. The Doomscar.
A couple turns to get it done before.
Yeah.
They all go bye-bye. There you go.
Trample? Oh, that'll be a nice chunk of life, huh? Gain 9 life, no big deal. His opponents can't gain life, it's not me. Probably shouldn't have played the Quakebringer.
Well, hold on.
Unless they don't...
Are they going to let it through?
They might
Not
think
realize
that it's... They did!
Oh, nerds! What are you thinking?
Well, they would have sacked an angel to do so. Unless they can do a whole bunch of damage, but I don't really know what they're going to do. I mean, they can get the Doomscar and cast it, but, like, that's next turn. They're dead on my upkeep if they don't kill Quakebringer and the Crystalline Giant. They have to kill both. Because otherwise, the Quakebringer is going to do 6 damage. Yep, they're looking at it. They're seeing the pieces. They're like, oh, dang. So, yeah, they're going to Doomscar. That's where attacking first.
Oh, dang, oh, dang, oh.
Board wipe.
I don't know if they have it.
Bone Crusher, because they always have it. It's a blue-white deck that sometimes has red. They always have it, see?
Dang.
All right, so, and they're probably going to bring back the Behold, or they're going to bring back a Doomscar. All right, so Bone Crusher Giant would win the game here.
A shock.
A Shock would win the game here. A Chandra will win the game here, too.
Oh, yes.
No big deal. Big Red getting it done.
Yeah, buddy.
Wham! Right in the face. Gotta love the Big Red.
Gotta love it.
Chandra whipping out the flames to take the match. Not too shabby. I think we go one
Chandra
more.
Whipping it out.
Well, that's because she's got a. That's what it like. Whoosh. That didn't come out right, Brew. I am not appreciative of your style of comment.
I know what I said.
Yeah, that burn is real. That's the thing I wanted to add more of is burn, is because like with Fire Emancipation, it's just so brutal. Like, it's so brutal. But that's a different Big Red. That's the not the giant Big Red. That's the one that plays the Brazen Brawler. that you can like shock, and then with a Fire Emancipation you deal 6 to your guy, and then it deals 18 to your opponent. You know, if you got Torbrand, it's just gross.
Yeah.
I think we keep this. Blacker Lotus is our opponent. That's a name. They don't have the Black Lotus pack? Come on. Come on.
Couldn't afford it.
Come on. All right, so we have a question of whether, actually, what do we want to do? So we can, on turn 2, obviously, we're going to probably just foretell the Quakebringer. But then what does our turn 4 look like? Do we play the Tectonic Giant, or do we play the Quakebringer?
It really depends on what they're doing.
Yeah, I think we Quakebringer, though. I think that's what we're going to do.
Get those upkeep triggers.
Yeah, buddy. There's another one. Foretold. Orzhov. Uh-oh, we playing clerics over there. Oh, I can't kill that. It's a 3 toughness. What the heck, man?
Nah, Angel Tribal, it looks like. My
All
guess.
right, well. Slamming it for 4.
Right, because they won't be able to gain life, so it won't matter.
Yeah. That's a fair point. That is a fair point. So definitely Quakebringer next turn.
Ooh, what is dash back in standard?
Say again.
Is that the mechanic where you would like play them during combat and then they go back to your hand?
Essentially, yes, that is what dash is. Yep. Or that's what that is. I mean, sorry, not dash. Dash. All right, we got some Quakes. The Quakes have been brought. Unless it gets, like, destroyed, but... Oh, okay.
Oh. That's not great.
No, because then it's, greater power. Yeah. So right now we're safe. Who knows for how long? So Shatter Skull Smashing can do 3, but that's not 6, so we could just kill neither of them. We could theoretically kill the Youthful Valkyrie if we Shatter Skull plus Shock. Or we Shatter Skull Charger and attack. And Foretell. What do you think?
I don't know, man. That's a tough call.
I think we gotta go big or go home. Don't you know what I'm saying, Bubby?
That's what red does. No regrets, just attack.
No raggerts. No raggerts, McGirt. That's fine. You wanna know why? Because we still have a giant on the board, so we'll still get that trigger. Yeah, they can gain life, but it doesn't look like they have a big life gain engine on board right now, so... Feeling pretty good about this. And plus, we can just hard cast the Quake next turn. Or probably actually, we'll most likely Tectonic Giant and maybe do something else. I don't know. Because because the Angels can't destroy anything unless it's got a major pump. So it's got to like, they have to play 3 Angels. Well, it's not going to happen, right? They can't play 3 Angels for 4 mana.
No.
Well, what the heck is that symbol on there for? Oh, Hexwalker.
Planeswalkers. Pretty neat. The bow stability, though, is pretty good. So it'll make you sack. So you need...
No, I'm just going to kill it.
Yeah. Boom, got him.
Smashing in. If you take this damage, you're dead on my turn. By the Quakebringer if this guy survives. Or you're just dead to the shock next turn. Tough toenails, Mr. Man. Tough toenails. Eh? Takes it. Take it. All right, cool. So they might have a board wipe here or something like that.
That's pretty good, man. You just avoided double strike.
Yeah, it was only 6 damage. It's big red. Who cares about that when you're big red? Not this guy, because you go, ah, crap! That was my dasher,
right.
too.
Still not worried.
All right, what do we want to do? Tectonic or Crystalline Giant?
I think you Foretell Quakebringer and Crystalline Giant.
I like the way you think.
Yeah, buddy.
Vigilance. All right, so they're gonna take 2 from the Quakebringer if this survives. 2 from the Quakebringer, 3 from that. That's not enough. Well, that's not cool.
Oh my god, I forgot that card exists. It's a good one.
Well, the first strike's a little bit of a pain in the tuchus. Do we Quakebringer or do we Tectonic Giant and then hold up Shock? Actually, no, we're going to go to combat.
Remember, the Tectonic Giant does not shoot. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
We get first strike here? Oh, we just got a counter, never mind.
Of course.
No attacks. So Tectonic Giant and then hold up the Shock, I guess.
Yeah. Just got to hope they can't remove it.
Well, they got lifelink, but it's got no vigilance, so I'm going to play this out for 1 mana.
All right. Let's see what happens here.
So they go to 10 on their turn if they attack. They go to 8. We can shoot for 10. They can be -2. So we got a pretty good
Doom Scar.
No, they could have some life gain, but that's not going to be enough. I don't think so, anyways.
Well, they would have to play something else for.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to do it.
Can we take him down from 10?
Uh-oh, they're looking at my Tectonic Giant. Don't look at him. Look at me. Don't look at him. Look at me. Look at me.
Keep it moving.
Look at me. Don't look at him. All right, 2 damage. Bone Crusher might make it work.
Yeah, buddy.
Trample.
Nice.
They got some instant speed crap right now. They got it, and I don't like it. 3 to the face. And we got 4 more. So we got them at 7. They have to take 1 damage here. That's all I need. Oh, that's fine. You just killed yourself.
Oh, man, what are you doing?
That is totally cool. You are.
Yeah, what are they thinking, man?
Well, they didn't know that we have the Shock and the Bone Crusher Giant in hand.
Yeah, but either way, Quakebringer would have got him next turn, so...
Yeah, I'm not really sure. They should have killed the Giant. Oh, no, they couldn't, because it was the Heartless Act. Yeah, they had to do something.
Got him. Good, got him.
All right, well, that was a quick little burn through that deck. I think we send this one off.
Rips, man.
Yeah, no. This is very similar to that Torbrand's Fiery Hazard that we played last standard that I really, really enjoyed. That was like some of the most fun that I had in Magic in the past couple months was playing that silly deck. All right, let's just wrap this off and send him off with a bow. So this is Big Red Giants. This is all about putting big boys on the battlefield and making them do more damage than they should be capable of doing. We are doing that by way of Fire Emancipation and Calamity Bearer. We didn't get to bear any Calamity during this video, but I'm sure that it is possible. There's just so much incidental damage through the Tectonic Giant, through the Quakebringer. You have like random Shatter Skull Smashing, a couple removal/burn spells there. The Crystalline Giant is like this random factor that can really help there. And then you got some Torbrands to just, add 2 to everything you do. So all that said, it was a super fun deck. I think it's very weak to those Wrath heavy decks. We did play against one, and we didn't really have too much trouble with it. I think part of that is the Quakebringer, once it gets Wrath, if you can play something else on top, it actually works out really well to keep the damage off. And the opponents not being able to gain life didn't really come up in this game, or in this set of videos, or set of games, but I'm sure it could in the future. So that is the deck, and I had a lot of fun. So
Oh, yeah. It was a great deck, man.
Yeah, definitely give that a shot. And that'll be all for tonight's or for this video. So thank you again to Wizards for the stocked account and the delicious early access to Kaldheim. So much appreciated. Also, thank you to Athletic Brewing. You can go to their website, athleticbrewing.com, and get delicious non-alcoholic craft beer like this delicious Brute IPA. Actually, probably you can't get this one, but you could have, but you can't now. But that is all. So thank you so much, and don't forget. Can only outlast as a sorcery. All right. Cheers, guys.